that, yeah, I think I have to literally start a new one though. So
should I tell people new stream, new stream, new stream?
Yeah.
Fuck, we had good banter.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what it was, but I have a feed. Well, actually I don't know what it was.
I think you're live right now is what it says.
Yeah, we are live now on the new one, or we are going.
Oh, okay, we're live on the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're live on a new one.
What's the link we can give them? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't know how we're going to recapture that gold, guys.
I memorized every word I said. I'm just going to repeat it.
Yeah, I was reading off a script.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Me too. Where's my script gone?
Hayden, why did you go quiet?
Because that's all I wanted to say. That's the character I was playing. I just want to talk about
I liked it.
I thought that was that's classic town hall where somebody doesn't care what you. I want to talk about this. No, we're talking about
I'm amazed this is the first major Zoom issue we've had.
Yeah, wow. 5th show.
Yeah.
6th even.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You should have renamed it, Danny.
Yeah, sorry.
Danny, good work hopping on that. Hello, everybody. Good work finding a new stream.
Hi, welcome back.
Are we back?
We are back. Everyone, we are back. Thank you for that. I'm sorry. We are still in our town hall meeting. We just lost the feed for a moment. So, Danny, is there a spotlight mode going on?
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. I am reconnecting everything right now. Okay.
We could leave it. We could leave it in the regular mode.
Yeah. Spotlight's actually kind of hard for this.
Yeah, let's leave it in the regular mode. All right, everyone, we are back in our.
Rabble.
Hayden, I believe we were leaving off with asking for your perspective. Would you please be willing to share and reiterate what you had told the rest of our town hall constituents?
I want to talk about my store.
No, it's not always about your store.
It's not about.
I want to talk about the store. And
is it geese related?
No.
Lorcan, what's up? Let's hear what you have to say.
As I was saying, I'm a simple man. I love my kids. I love my wife. I live a busy life. I go to work in the morning. I come home. You've got chores. You got to cook dinner. You got a full weekend of gardening. It's a busy life. Recently, I've had to start getting up 30 minutes early to clean goose shit off my windshield. I'm not happy about this, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Rabble.
I'm actually surprised. Hold on, Matt. Hold on. We'll get to you, Matt. But I'm surprised I'm not hearing more people from Lorcan's side of the aisle, it seems.
Everything
to be clear,
is covered in goose species.
To be clear, there is a thick layer of goose shit all over our town. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of geese in this small town. Matt,
is it not worth it for the joy on the children's faces at our local Christmas pageant? I don't understand.
It's June. Matt, sorry, I cut you off. What is it that you have to say?
Hello, it's me, Penelope Everbottom, the local elementary school teacher. I have to say that hello everyone. Hello, your students are wonderful. Your students are wonderful. The geese, however, are not. How am I to keep my children attentive in the classroom when every time I let them out for recess, I have to pull them back in. Every time I let them out, I say, go get your energy out so that we can focus on your grammar lesson. I have to pull them back in because there are rabid geese running about, spreading around goose feces. I'm sorry to say it, but that is a 4th grade level word.
Rabble.
What is it, Mel?
All right, everybody. My name is Jared, and I run the local Down Goose Comforter Factory.
Oh, well, we know where you stand.
All I'm going to say is you got too many geese. I call that overstock, baby.
But isn't overstock a bad thing sometimes? Usually even?
No, it's June. We're heading towards winter. I could have each citizen 4 different kinds of comforters by November. Do you hear me? By November, you got no geese and 4 comforters. That's good math to me.
It's interesting that we have 2 different citizens that both think it's time to plan for winter in June. All right, Hayden, what's up?
I'm just, I'm Fred. I work down at the local mill, and I just want to talk about how we've been selling out this little town to big down comforter for a while now, and it's finally come home.
It's the only industry in town.
I thought that
I was born here.
thought this is unfair. We're a small town. I don't want to sell out to corporate America. I'm a good citizen.
Rabble.
You know what? Hold on, everyone. It seems to me like we're not getting anywhere on this issue. There was another issue that was popped up by our fantastic town hall constituents as well. And I want to address Hayden, the store owner, because I think this might apply, or you might be a good person to speak on this matter.
I want to talk about the geese.
No, we're talking about...
I have geese opinions now.
There's a banana supply chain problem, and there's been a lot of stores and restaurants that have been short on bananas, and we are wondering if there's a proposal to ration bananas so that our storefronts and our restaurants can have access to those important items. Hayden, the store owner, do you have any opinion on this?
Geese don't like bananas.
All right.
Rabble.
I run the local ice cream parlor, and a number of our constituents, I believe is the word, Mr. Mayor.
A customer is the word you're looking for.
Your ice cream parlor patrons are not constituents, Lorcan, but that's okay. Please go.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, a number of the constituents of my fine ice cream parlor enjoy a banana split every evening. We form quite a line. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
I have seen you come in for a banana split quite often yourself, Mr. Mayor, so I wouldn't be so
once a week.
quick to judge. Well, we'll call it twice a week.
You're gonna fall out of that chair if you keep rocking back and forth.
But you shut up!
Rabble.
Mel, yes.
Hi, my name's Clarence, and you all know me because I'm the one that's always falling down, slipping on the banana peels.
Yes, Clarence.
It seems that everywhere I walk, there's a banana peel on the ground, and I keep slipping on them, and everyone laughs at me, and now I can't go to prom.
Rabble.
Matt, yeah, go for it.
It's me, Cornelius. You all know. No introduction necessary.
Can we please have someone on topic, please? Can we get no more video game sound effects and just have some on topic speaking about this banana shortage? Ration, no ration. What were you going to say, Clarence? Go for it.
I wasn't on topic.
Just say it then. You already have the floor.
I just wanted to say, to be honest, I just wanted everyone to look at me.
Okay. Welcome, Clarence. We all see you. Okay, Lorcan, final words on this topic, Lorcan.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Joe from Joe's Clothing Shop. I just want to let you know we're having a sale on suits and scarves this week. If anybody would
don't plug your shit.
A scarf,
You need a scarf because winter's coming. Winter's coming up quick.
Rabble, I have a Bitcoin investment.
No, stop it. No. That's it.
Currency.
And that's all for a town hall meeting, everyone. That went splendidly. Good work. Very good work, everyone.
Oh, good.
That was good. That was productive.
Oh,
Democracy.
My goodness. I know that you're all playing characters, but I still felt completely exhausted by all that. I also think I saw in the chat that there was a "not my mayor" hashtag, which means evidently your takeaway, chat, is that I was the problem.
Yeah, you're the problem.
Yeah.
Fish stinks from the head.
Yikes. Well, that's
not my
certainly
mayor.
not what Wow, they also like sponsored by Joe's Clothing Shop. So I guess my
Come get your
finger
50
is not.
scarves.
Joe for mayor.
I do not have the pulse on the finger of the people, or my finger on the pulse of the people, as I thought.
I got you.
I'm not fingering the people. I thought I was fingering the people, but evidently I'm not.
Mason, stop while you're ahead. This is not
Hey,
helping
look,
your reelection.
I'm not the mayor anymore. Who cares? So, all right, everyone. We're going to move on to our first long form. And the way long forms work is that we continuously rotate between scenes that surround a theme, or in this case, like a universe or an environment. And we're actually going to use our Patreon subscribers, our patrons, who are a part of our Patreon family, to help inspire these scenes. We asked them earlier for some suggestions, and if you join our Patreon, we will absolutely privilege your suggestions in the future, and we super appreciate all of your recommendations. This first suggestion is going to be from Jamie, who's in our chat. I see Jamie Bailey. Shout out to you. And we are going to set this first long form in an IKEA. So the scenes that you are going to be seeing are in an IKEA. And from the chat, I would like a recommendation of the first scene that we see in IKEA. What section of the IKEA or what objects are in the first scene in this IKEA long form? So I'll give the chat a moment to come up with that. And Hayden, I'd like to ask how your week has been.
My week's been pretty good. Yeah, no, I made some good progress on some projects at work. I spend most of my days eating bread because I can't help myself. So, you know.
Are you making bread? Are you baking bread?
I do. I make it on the weekends, and I think it's
just
supposed to
one
last
slice
me.
of Wonder Bread after another.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's that fresh sourdough. You can't resist it.
Good job,
Yeah.
Hayden.
We have our suggestion. I see that the chat is asking for a link to our Patreon, so I just posted it. Great. So our suggestion is lamps. There's a lot of lamps in the first scene. So everyone, this is our
IKEA.
This is our IKEA long form. Here we go. I like the corrugated shade. I think it's a cool design. What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of industrial.
Yeah, very industrial. I like it. I think it's good because I feel like our apartment is like very like gray.
It's very homey.
Oh yeah, so, yes, that's where I was going with that. Yes, yeah, it's very gray and homey, and I think it would be cool to give like some industrial flair. I mean, Lorcan, I know that you love working with your hands, so I feel like your crafts and your metalwork and your woodwork will sort of like be represented by the corrugated, lampshade and stuff. Yeah. What do you think?
I've felt for a while now, and I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm still getting over the new roommate dynamic. But I've felt for a while now that our apartment does not feel enough like a warehouse.
Yeah, I'm finally starting to see where you're coming from. I wasn't on board at first, but I've really warmed up. Yeah.
In the time that they've been debating, we see somebody has walked up and taken the last light and walked away.
Okay, so that was it then, I guess. Are there any backup plans, Lorcan, I thought that the corrugated metal was a good look, but perhaps this entirely different vibe of lightly pink stained glass would work. I know that it's not exactly
it's not gonna work.
Oh my god, you're crying.
Can we just Could you go after her?
Oh God, I don't know if I want to do that. She's I still see her, so I could. Do you really want me to do this, Lorcan? Okay, all right. Okay, fine.
Cut to 30 seconds later, a violent struggle ensuing between Mason and the young woman who was just.
I'm sorry. I just really need this. I'm really sorry.
What is your deal? What could make a lamp so important? What could make an industrial lamp so important?
It would just fit our vibes so well in my. Do you see here? Look.
Who's
over
our?
there.
What? You and your partner? What's the deal?
Yes. Just look over there. Just look over there. That's my new roommate. All right. And I
Oh my
gotta
God.
I gotta be honest with you. I've been a really bad roommate since moving in, and I've been making him miserable. And I'm just trying to make it better. Okay. And if I get this lampshade for him, he might stop bawling like completely openly to a ridiculous. I mean, do you see him over there?
Oh yeah, I see him.
He has no control. He has no control at all.
He's having a temper tantrum like a child. Can I look? This is not my place, and I'm still upset with you for the way that you've accosted me. But I have to say, what's the nature of your relationship? Are you stuck with him, or is he just a roommate? Because it seems like he's a little.
He's a friend of a friend at first, but we've been making some real strides recently, and I initially was just filling a hole in his lease, but I just feel so bad.
It sounds like you're filling a hole in his life. It sounds like you are.
Yeah, I'm trying, which is why I need this lamp.
But why? That's not a roommate. Doesn't have to be like that.
Cut to Mason and Larkin sitting across from me. So we started this new division at IKEA to kind of settle typically marital issues that arise when people are shopping at IKEA. I think this is the first time we've had. Yeah, I think this is the first time we've had a breakdown of roommates. Typically, I see, a husband and a wife fighting over a sink, or a husband and a husband fighting over a couch. But I think this will have to go on my board.
Are you laughing at us?
No, I'm not laughing at you as individuals, but I'm laughing at more of what you stand for.
You're
laughing at us as Morgan's grip on his meatball little plate is tightening and tightening.
It's a fragile meatball plate, Lorcan, please.
Sir, can I clean up your Swedish meats for you?
No, thank you.
Look, we really appreciate it, and may I say, it's a brilliant division to start at IKEA, because I see so many families fight over home improvement stuff in here and everything. But I don't really. I know that we caused the scene there, but you can really let us go. I swear, like we're just gonna take our lampshade and go home, and we're not gonna bother you.
Hey, hold on. Are we being held here?
Yeah. Why do you think we're here?
I thought it was some sort of therapy session.
I mean, it is, but it's not.
All right.
We weren't asked.
Well,
you're telling me that we're not free to go.
Oh, okay.
You can immediately see that the mirror-like window at the other side of the room, there's a light that switches on, and you see the executives Matt and Hayden standing behind it. No, you're being detained.
Yeah, no, you'll be staying here, because at IKEA, every customer leaves satisfied. So until you're satisfied, no, you're not leaving the IKEA. Okay, how do you think we're so successful? We make our customers, Hayden, satisfied.
Yeah, that's
cut
right.
to
we're still ironing that out.
Cut to the kitchen section where different characters, Mel and Lorcan, are just looking at sinks.
Oh, I like when it's cut into two sinks,
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be good for our first house. It would allow me to, cook kosher. I think that's good, because that's important to me.
Yeah, that's perfect then. We should get 2 cutting boards.
Yeah, that's also. Did you read the book that I asked you to read before we did all the kitchen shopping?
I did read the book.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You don't have to phrase it like a suggestion. You can
I did my
say,
homework.
Yeah.
Okay, I read the book. We should get 2 cutting boards.
I'm really proud of you, and just grateful that you've been so accepting of my religion and what it means to me, and the fact that you're willing to convert is just icing.
Hey, you're worth it, babe.
Hey, I just
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I work for IKEA. I just wanted to hand you guys a couple coupons. You guys are the model IKEA, people. You guys seem happy. You're not really any bad PR at all. You seem very content. So please keep coming back. Keep, agreeing and spending money here. And here's another coupon for some 20% off those balls.
Hey guys, I just want to say, oh, Hayden, you got this one?
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry. I was just gonna say
I
that you
hear
two are
some
such a
happy
great.
folks over here. Sorry, Mason, you got this one?
Actually, Hayden's got this one because they're such a happy couple. They're just so great. You know, we
Guys,
just wanted to give you some free things, some coupons. You know, but Hayden's got it.
Yep.
Great, Mason. Great.
We're just kind of window shopping at the moment. We still have about a year left on our lease.
Great
This
job,
is for
guys. Matt, Hayden, you guys are awesome.
Hey,
great
can I
job today.
say,
that. Yeah.
Hayden, I think the fact that you were here before either Mason or that's
so
incredible.
attentive.
Because
so
that's
I've
because
been
this
hiding
is
in one of
Mason
the
and I.
cabinets a long time.
I know. Yeah.
You guys are doing a really great job. I
Thank
love
you, Matt.
working here.
I really appreciate that.
And I love
really
you
appreciate
guys.
that. I wish I could
We
give
see
you
that
these
Mel
coupons.
and Lorcan have now slinked away from them and have escaped IKEA.
I wish I could give you guys coupons, but it's against store policy, you know.
I know. I wish I could give you guys a big kiss. Also
against store policy, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit of tongue. Nothing weird, but against store policy.
Yeah. I get. It's weird that they have a subsection in the handbook that says no tongue.
All right. Edit. We cut to Matt and Hayden in the employee locker room before their shift.
Whew. Yeah, it's a good shower. It's a good pre-session shower.
You're still doing the showers, aren't you?
Yep. Well, I don't like to go start the the 8 hours not freshened.
Well, how long have you been here, kid?
I don't know. 6 months maybe now.
Yeah, 6 months. Look, when you're a 10-year vet like me, sometimes you like to go out on the floor with a stink still on you.
Wow, that's something, all right. Why? Can you fill me in a little bit about why you think that stink is how you want to represent the great company that is IKEA?
Hayden, when you work at IKEA, and look, I like you. You seem like a good kid, a spirited kid.
Thank you.
I can tell that you're good at the job, but let me tell you, when you work at IKEA for a decade like I have, that's nice that you're combing your hair. It looks good. You look good. You're an attractive kid. You're a handsome kid.
All right, let's, keep it within the protocols.
Look, when you worked here as long as I have, when you're up on the floor, okay, you're in performance mode. Everything else, that's got to be for you, okay? That's got to be for you because, look, you will get eaten alive out there if you start trying to bring IKEA energy into your locker room time, into your commute, into your life at home. I've been through 3 marriages. You know why, Hayden?
I have not even the foggiest.
Never turned off IKEA mode. Never turned it off. I'm just warning you, Hayden. I'm telling you this because I like you.
I appreciate the advice here, and I respect my elders, but I know what IKEA is about, and I know it's good for me. So why don't you just keep your problems in your little box? And I don't know how. There's no smoking signs everywhere in this locker room, but you're still smoking, and that's not really IKEA family. I'm
Cut to Hayden coming home from work. Oh, hey, sweetie, how was work today?
It was great. Look at this kitchen.
Yeah, it's that tequila is playing in the background.
Are you gonna dance all night again?
Maybe with this great kitchen that we've got here. Man, look at these cabinets.
We see 2 hungry children sitting at the kitchen table.
This beautiful kitchen and no food in the fridge.
But isn't it nice? Doesn't it look good? Don't those kids have nice beds that they're weirdly packaged on top of them and they kind of slide into the wall or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep. Everything just comes in and out of the wall.
It just comes in and out, and it's got weird curves and
all the furniture will disappear into the walls if necessary.
Yeah, it's great. Man, I love this one.
Hayden, I'm filing for a divorce.
Cut to Mason and Mel, Swedish meatball chefs in the IKEA kitchen. I hear they've got 2 people in the detention facility again.
Oh my gosh! So we're gonna get some new fresh meat for the meatballs.
Yeah, Yeah, that's they're bigger people than the last ones too, which is great. I mean,
oh my gosh, thank
it just
goodness we were
depends on-
running low on supply.
yes, I know. Everyone's so worried about whether we'd run out of Swedish meatballs. Everyone always wonders why. I get asked all the time, Mel, what makes Swedish meatballs Swedish and not just Italian meatballs? And I always dodge the question because, Anyway, I hear their roommates caught up there, and you know the rules. If they don't work out their problems civilly in an IKEA approved way. Oh,
excuse me. Sorry, I was just walking past the kitchen on my way out, and I just wanted to say, me and my wife had some of the meatballs at the food court earlier, and they're just sublime. Absolutely.
They're Mel's. This batch is Mel. That was all Mel.
I don't know how you get that flavor.
Yes.
But it is scrumptious. Have a good day.
Marriage.
I just wanted to pass on my compliments.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank
Great
you.
job, Mel. They love it.
That was that married couple from Hawaii. What they had?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't work it out in an IKEA approved way, and they pulled the lever.
Yeah. It's so funny because
cut to Hayden and Matt in the locker room.
So you figured out the meat is people's, didn't you?
What?
I forget I said anything. What did you discover that made you? Sorry, I thought you seemed jaded. You were smoking. I thought that you were jaded.
Cut back to Hayden. Cut back to Hayden's household. One of his kids comes up to him. Hi, Dad. How was your work day? You haven't said anything all night. Dad?
Tequila.
Tequila.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it for the entire. That's the first long form.
Yay!
He never turned off tequila from playing.
Tequila.
That's great.
Oh,
all right,
man. Cannibalism. Always funny.
Yeah, that's what the K in IKEA stands for. All right, so it's Swedish, so they spell it with a K.
We're like cannibalism.
What's hilarious is that IKEA totally got in trouble because their meatballs are made out of horses. If anybody remembers that,
I did not remember that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a
Art
thing.
imitates life.
What?
Hey, if there's anything we agree on, it's that the best word to describe that long form is art, and art imitates life, as we all know. Everyone, it's time to play a very exciting game back from our college improv days, and I don't think we've ever played it on Script Not Found, which is why it's exciting to be playing it for you now. It's called Game Master, and the way Game Master works is, if any of you have ever played those text-based RPGs, which are kind of an older thing, but in the olden days, this is before I was playing games too, so it's not like a from my childhood thing, but there used to be able to play games by just typing in commands into a computer, and basically the computer tells you what your situation is, and you can type commands, and the computer would guide you through the story via text. And so we have an improv game that's based on RPGs like that. And so we're basically going to have a video game played for you, where I am the video game and Matt is our main character avatar playing through the game. We need your help though. So I would love from the chat to have a suggestion that complements one of our Patreon contributions. So I would love, okay, cool. So this is from Shane, who's one of our newest patrons. So
Shout out Shane.
And,
welcome aboard.
Shane suggested a hiking trip in Alaska. So like a hiking trip is like the landscape of where we start. And
Awesome.
From the chat, I would love for you to help us. What are we questing for? What is Matt questing for? It could be an object or just something that he can be seeking as the goal of him playing through the game. So let us know about that. And yeah, I would like to just share to you how exciting this is and how excited I am to play Game Master, because this used to be one of my favorite short form improv games. and it's been a really long time since we played it.
It's funny because right now the only things in the chat are just tequila. So Matt's searching for tequila, but no.
Okay, that's fine.
Morgan, that was really well timed. Did you have that kind of in your pocket, or did that just come to you?
Just came to me.
What
Love
an
So
icon.
talented.
Tequila.
All right, it looks like we have our suggestion, and it looks like Matt is in the Alaskan hiking wilderness, and he is searching for the mystical hot dog cart, the long lost hot dog.
I'm starving.
So yeah. All right, everyone. This is Game Master. I believe it will be like how it works will just be apparent as we keep playing. All right.
So watch.
Yeah. All right. Lights up. Matt, ye awaken in a field. A chilly but tolerable breeze persists.
It's not so bad.
There is a slight overcast. As you look, you see that there is long grass and thistles as far as the eye can see to your left, which is south. To your right, the north, you see a slight incline as the grass gets slightly thinner, and there's a hill that crests over to an unknown view. In front of you, there is the rising sun as dawn hits, illuminating some dewy trees. What do you do?
Check inventory.
In your inventory, you open a backpack. There's a backpack, and it's full of 3 twigs, a beer bottle opener.
I'm glad I kept that.
A small pack of 17 push pins, 5 water bottles filled to the brim with water, a pack of beef jerky, and a roll of extremely thick socks, much thicker than you're currently wearing.
Okay, wonderful. I am going to put on the thick socks because I'm going to go through those thistles, and I don't want to get any burrs or other things in there.
Too much information. Please input a singular command.
Okay, I think it's pretty straightforward. I put on socks.
Ye put on the socks over your shoes that you were already wearing.
Okay, it's going to be like that. Okay, take off the socks. Take off
your
shoes.
socks.
Okay,
you take off your shoes.
Yes. Take off the socks that I currently have on.
You take off your current pair of socks.
Put them in my inventory, please.
+2 socks in inventory.
Perfect. Okay, put on the thick socks.
You put on your thick socks.
Put on the shoes.
Shoes.
Head through the thistles.
You take a step toward the thistles and fall on your face for not tying your shoes. You lose 2 health points. You have 8 remaining health points.
This is not a fun game. This is not a fun game. Wait, what's my health?
8 out of 10.
Okay, all right. Tie my shoes.
You tie your shoes.
Step towards the thistles while looking carefully for any obstacles that I might trip over.
You walk left toward the thistles and the tall grass. You enter the tall grass and you march on for about 1 hour. There is a clearing where the grass suddenly gets much shorter, and there's also a clear in the overcast, so it's a very sunshiny, peaceful-looking low grass meadow.
Okay.
A man emerges. Hayden emerges looking cynical.
I don't know about that.
Hello. I am a weary traveler. I am in search of sustenance, and in my home country, a hot dog is the most delectable meal. And I am hoping, I desperately need to reach somewhere where I can get that. Do you have any advice for me?
So you're a foreigner?
Yes, I went on this hiking trip. I got out of college and my parents have a lot of money. So instead of doing something with myself, I took a gap year to go hiking.
That's great. Big fans. The tourism industry is
because the way that you leaned really close to my face and said you're a foreigner made me think that you were an awful person. But in reality, you were just confirming.
No. I don't like locals.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm not at all a local.
Yeah.
Hayden is the opposite of a xenophobic person, and joins your party eagerly. His judgy edge makes him the perfect heckling sidekick.
Excellent. Okay, check hunger.
Check hunger level. It is 3 out of 5, which means you will need to eat after it reaches a 4.
Okay, I would like to have okay, I would like to preempt that by having a morsel of my beef jerky from my inventory.
You consume one morsel of beef jerky. There are 2 left.
Check hunger.
1.
Wonderful. Okay. Look around.
You look around. It is a flat, low grass field with sun shining through, and there is Hayden, shirtless, bathing in the sunlight, staring straight at you with a sunken look in his face.
Okay, great. I'm going to advance through the low-lying fields in search of yonder.
Hayden follows you as you wander through the fields, regaling you tales of how much he hates locals for 5 straight hours.
Wonderful.
I mean, they're just bastards most of the time. Just
insightful. Thank you, Hayden. You know what? I'm sorry.
Specifics.
Please go into
it becomes difficult for you to read the game text because it's being overwritten by Hayden's stories.
Well, go into the companion.
Bastards after bastards. Like you
open the companion tab.
Companion menu, please.
Companion menu open. Party member 1, Hayden.
Yes. Ask Hayden to exit the party, please.
No.
You look Hayden straight in the face in the middle of his favorite story and ask him to leave you alone forever. Hayden reaches into your backpack, takes your remaining beef jerky out of it, pockets it, spits in your backpack, and then pokes you in the right eye. You lose 1 more hit point as he marches off eating beef jerky.
Okay, but +1 spit in my inventory?
Yes, you have 1 loogie in your bag.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay,
you march on through the meadow even further to your south. As you reach the second notable geographic feature, a babbling brook, Mel pops out to greet you.
Siren?
Mel does not speak English.
Check known languages.
Spanish and English.
Well, that
Mel
doesn't
speaks.
sound.
Ha.
Try to motion pantomime to the young woman who looks lovely. Try to motion eating a hot dog. Ye
freak her out with
Have I offended
suggesting her? Ye lock eyes with Mel and do this motion over and over again at her, and then also occasionally go, huh? And as though you are propositioning her.
No.
Mel slaps you across the face.
Slaps? Check health.
You are down to 5 hit points.
Root through inventory and pull out one of my 3 twigs and offer it to her with a really that was weird, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be weird kind of look on my face.
Ye start motioning and then you open your bag and lift out 3 twigs, one of them covered in Hayden's loogie, and you hold it in Mel's face.
This is not going well.
Mel is 2 seconds away from
Equip longsword.
Ye equip your longsword and threaten to kill Mel.
Slice her in half.
Ye murder Mel, and
that was awkward.
Karma rolls in and starts to rain very, very cold rain on you.
Oh God. Okay, load previous save.
You may save here if you want.
What? There's no auto save?
Oh! Load save from the beginning. From the beginning. You awaken in a field. It is chilly. There is a.
Okay, head towards the great beyond.
Head towards the great beyond on top of the mountain ridge.
The one where there's the view. You kind of go over a hill and there's a view.
Yes. You head eastward to the rising sun, passing trees and the like. Hayden, Lorcan, and Mel surround you all of a sudden with very, very happy faces, but also spears.
Hello. I am a weary traveler in search of sustenance. I offer no threat to you. And as a not this. Equip longsword.
He equips longsword and starts swinging wildly.
And the result?
Yes, sorry. Hayden and Mel are successfully fought off, but Lorcan gives you a tiny pinprick in the calf. You are down to 9 hit points.
Okay, 9 hit points. Okay.
And then they all stop.
Okay. Stop.
Still smiling.
Sort of. Okay, great. Good. Cool. Equip warm woolly socks, please.
Ye hold out a ball of very warm, very woolly socks.
I assume these are some sort of people who are living off the land. I don't mean them any harm. I got a little scared. I try to sort of I hold up the socks as if it's some great offering because they would be handy. And I sort of present them to the leader, who I assume is Lorcan.
You stabbed me. I don't want your socks.
Oh, you speak English. We could have avoided this whole thing.
Hayden is bilingual, yes.
Okay, never. Hayden, sir, chieftain.
Hayden expires.
Okay, great. Back to Lorcan.
You killed him.
I am sorry about that.
And you're gonna try and make up for it by giving us socks?
I thought that you were a primitive people. Okay.
What a lag.
We're primitive. We're primitive.
You're wearing loincloths. All 3 of you are wearing loincloths.
It's hot.
Okay, it's hot.
Lorcan and Mel take your woolly socks offering, but then chase you off further in the direction you were already moving.
Okay, yeah, run.
You managed
run
to
until my
them.
stamina bar. Run until my stamina bar lets out.
Your stamina bar is down to only 1 point. You must eat and rest. You reach a big boulder that smells a lot like meat, but it also has a slight overhang and a place like a leaf bed, like a bedding of leaves that you may encamp through the night.
That is handy. Okay, go to sleep. Sleep 6 hours.
Ye, instead of going to the bed, fall asleep where you stand. You wake up with a massive sunburn.
Are you just being pedantic?
Although you wake up with a massive sunburn, you do find yourself somewhat well rested and ready for the next day. It is high noon.
Okay. I want to head towards. I think that I sense civilization straight ahead. I'm going to go that way.
You did notice the previous night some city lights apparently coming from the east, so you follow the city light direction to the east. The smell of meat becomes stronger, but you also experience some more intense sounds as well, and a faint crackling starts and it gets louder as you go down the eastward path.
Okay, yeah. Keep following the crackling sound, and equip twig.
He equip a twig, leaving the longsword tucked away. As you continue, you reach a highway underpass where Hayden is flickering a cigarette lighter on and off. What do you do?
Hold out twig so that it catches Hayden's flame, and then offer a torch to him.
You hold out your twig to Hayden, asking him to give you a light for your twig. He obliges, but looks very confused. After he lights the twig on fire, you then attempt to hand him the flaming twig that you just asked him to light.
Hey, look, I've been getting off on the wrong foot with folks. I'm having a tough day. I am sunburnt as all hell. I would like to offer you this torch, which is always handy to have in your inventory.
Are you from around here?
No, I am not. I
hate you.
I'm taking a gap year.
No, I don't care. You're not from. I hate you. You. This twig shit is outsider stuff.
This Hayden is xenophobic, to be clear.
Okay, I thought I sensed xenophobia.
He joins your party, and he joins your party. He joins your party permanently in an unfixable way, just to give you a hard time for being out here. Although he does tell you where to go.
You have weird customs, but go straight.
Okay, thank you. Okay, head straight over the overpass into the city.
Hayden makes you explain and defend all of your schooling and life choices as you march toward downtown.
I don't understand. Talk it up, buddy. Why do you learn math like that?
Hayden shares with you how he learned math, which is clearly way different from the way you learned.
It was a pebble-based system. I don't understand. Yours was abstract. I don't get that.
Look. Do you know anywhere where I could get a bite to eat around here?
Yeah, you probably want to hit up on Main Street. There's a lot of places, but yeah, generally, I don't enjoy how your government was run.
Okay, open companion menu.
Open companion menu.
Try
Hayden,
just like Alt Delete on like hover over Hayden and like
you enter the game code and try to erase Hayden's character entirely from the game itself.
You're so dumb from your schooling of your bad country. You have no idea how this code works.
Alt Delete.
You delete Hayden, which only deletes his legs.
You can't even delete me all, you stupid idiot.
Okay.
Hayden, as you walk toward Main Street, toward the hot dog smell growing larger and larger, Hayden is like holding your waist belt. You're dragging his torso along with you into town. Still, all the while, he's criticizing you heavily.
These pants are shoddily made. In my country, we need better pants. They could rip at any moment.
Lorcan, the hot dog vendor, gives you an inquisitive look as you approach him.
Thank God. Hello, sir. Yes, that is anything that I can do.
Lorcan is an extremely simple video game character before NPCs were as complex as Hayden. He has a couple of lines that he screams at you.
Sir, what kind of currency do you accept, sir?
Looking for a hot dog?
Please, sir. Sir, I have this man attached to me by the belt. Can I offer you, are you interested in some beef jerky? Maybe you could incorporate it into your stand. You could sell it alongside the hot dogs.
I'll make hot dogs.
Okay, equip longsword.
Right. You equip longsword and slice through Lorcan, stealing the hot dogs. You've won the game. You have attained your hot dogs. Very nice job, Matt. We're all very proud of you.
Woo!
What a great game, everyone.
Hayden played a character that was so true to life.
I'm not a xenophobe.
I can't believe you killed Mel, Matt.
Mel, I just want to say I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm having trouble communicating, I lash out.
The only things you did was mime hot dog and then try to give her some like phlegmy twigs, and you just killed her.
It just felt. Look, I restarted the game, so that's not canon.
Okay, all right, fine. All right.
No, I'm sorry.
It is 7:00, but I do think I'd enjoy getting a quick one more long form in before we go. Is that something you guys
do?
Yeah, cool. Because I wanted to incorporate one more fantastic patrons suggestions, and I would like to propose that the five of us are all members of the same big safari trip tour. So we are all members of a safari party. And that is our suggestion from, I believe, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. So shout out to Rachel, one of our fantastic Patreon members, Rachel. And from the chat, I'd love to get a suggestion of what's the last topic of conversation that the five of us all had together a couple nights back. So as we wait for that, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us. And I would like to let you know that we will be continuing to have these shows, and we'll continue to come out with videos. And we actually have some episodes still saved up for back when we were filming in the studio before the pandemic started, and we are excited to get those out to you as well. And thank you so much for your participation and for watching our show. It really means a lot.
Shout out the mods.
Can't do this without you. All right. So the last topic of conversation that all of us had was about laser tag.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Love that.
Yeah. So we had a big conversation about laser tag that all of us remember. We're on a safari trip, and this is our final long form. After this, we'll call it a night. But thanks so much for joining us, and here it is.
Oh my God, is that a giraffe?
Yeah, I mean, there's no other. I mean, it has to be a giraffe, right? Like,
I think it's
no
a giraffe. You're right.
Well, wait. Are we confusing it? Would we confuse a giraffe for anything? I think that's a giraffe.
No, I'm not being confused, but I would prefer if you didn't detract from my excitement from seeing the giraffe, but that's okay.
Sorry, Mom. I'm just bored.
Yeah, you see giraffes all the time, don't you?
No, I mean, the giraffe's cool. I just don't.
It must be tough being out here on this cool safari.
Sorry, Dad. I'm not trying to be. It's really, really hot, and there's just like mosquitoes, and like I feel this like thing on my forehead. I don't know. Like I feel like my skin feels weird on my forehead right now.
All teenagers. Matt and Mel are sort of sitting behind these guys in the row of the safari car. Honey, when we found out that we were going to be randomly matched with other safari goers, I thought to myself, maybe they would be lovely.
They're not.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I'm sorry you're a little bored, but, I shouldn't have lashed out like that. Let me, let's put it all behind us and we could see. What do you want to see, honey? What do you want to see?
No, the animals are cool, I guess. It's been all day. Like the sun is setting and I just thought we'd be going back to the encampment by now. And we're just in this like cart. And it's
cool, I guess.
Yeah,
cool,
it's cool.
I think we raised you badly, come to think of it. You're just a bad son.
You saw a pack of cheetahs today.
Yeah, that was cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to use the binoculars?
Sure. I'll use the binoculars, Dad.
Hey, Kemper family.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Sorry.
Yeah,
hey what's up?
Hey,
what can we do
still
for
back
you?
here.
Yeah, I don't want to cause any sort of drama.
Great.
But I think you guys are scaring away the animals with how much you were talking.
Yeah. That giraffe is the only animal that we've seen.
It's running away.
Yeah. Look, we think that you folks have redeemable qualities. We do.
You can have the binoculars back, Dad.
Thank you.
There's no more animals to look at.
Sharing.
It's good.
Look, we're just a couple of preschool teachers from Saskatchewan. I mean, we don't know everything, but we do have some sub-thoughts.
Subplots?
Some thoughts?
Some thoughts. Sorry.
For example, it seems... hello. Are you hearing us talk to you?
We're having difficulty with the accent. I'm sorry.
I just thought you'd speak up a little.
Okay, well, that's why we're not speaking up, is because we don't want to scare the animals away.
No, they're gone though, so that's okay.
To keep it at a nice.
Yeah, the animals.
Yeah, but here's the thing about animals: they could come back. So we're trying to keep
you're from
indoor voice.
Correct.
Yes.
And do you think we have great qualities?
Redeemable
those are two
ones.
things. Yes, those are two things that my boyfriend said. Yes.
And
Oh
Mom, I kind of hate them.
Okay, well, that was out loud as well.
Yeah,
what
we
you just
heard
said.
that.
I thought Canadians were supposed to be polite, but here you are creating a confrontation.
All right. Well, I understand where you're coming from. I understand your frustrations, and I hear you. But sometimes we have what's called indoor thoughts, which are things that we want to keep to ourselves. So saying you don't like us, that's an indoor thought.
Right.
Cut to back at the encampment where there are much more people. Mason, the same shitty teenager, now talks to Mel, another shitty teenager. Hey, Mel.
What's up?
That was I liked the story you were telling me yesterday about how you scared off a lion.
Yeah, I took a shit on a rock that it was standing on because I was like, I don't want it to come back to this rock, and I don't think it will.
That was really fucking sick, dude. Like,
thanks. I got the idea on Reddit.
Dude, fuck yeah. Was it like? How do you deal with your family?
We see that they're both standing on hoverboards.
Well, it helps a little bit that my sister sucks. So like my parents are always like pretty distracted with her. Like, look, she's over there. Like, just look at her for like 5 seconds.
We see the cutest little girl. Oh, never mind. we see Hayden. we see Hayden like just making strange contorted faces and just squeezing at the air like a creep.
Yeah, we started her on a new ADHD medication, and I don't know, it helps sometimes.
Is that her on the medication or off the medication?
No, that's a different sister.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous that you have siblings. I'm an only child, so my parents won't leave me the fuck alone.
Are you like hitting on me? Can we just like talk about it and like not be weird? Because like I feel like you're hitting on me.
Whatever.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm fucking hitting on you, all right?
Sweetie, how's it going with that girl?
Shut the fuck up, Dad. Jesus Christ.
Is that your dad?
She seems nice. Oh my God, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Could be first girlfriend material.
Should I tell him it's going well or it's going poorly?
Well, you didn't even ask me like what I thought about you.
Do you think I'm chill or whatever?
Well, I'm gay, so like I think you're cool, but like I don't.
Dad, she's gay.
She's what?
She's gay.
Honey, did you hear that?
Cut to the Safari leaders like employee lounge where Matt and Lorcan are sitting just kind of dumbfounded. It just doesn't feel like it works for the current generation. They seem to have no interest in animals.
I mean, I get it. You can spend 12 hours on TikTok, or you could drive around and not talk and see lions.
Hello cheetahs. Hello rhinos. Hello elephants.
Hippopotami.
Hippopotami, which most people don't know is plural.
Yeah.
I
tried to explain to that kid Mason today, and he started flossing.
He started the dance.
Yeah, it's this new dance the kids are doing.
Can I just say, though, I still love it. I love being out here, and I love my friendship with you.
Me too. I'd quit if it wasn't for you.
I'd quit if it wasn't for you.
Hey guys, my name's Candace. I'm the new hire.
Hi,
they told me to come back
Candace.
here and get my polo.
Sure, yeah. Welcome aboard. Here's a nice tan polo, Safari Adventure, written right across the chest.
Thanks.
There. Welcome aboard.
I gotta be honest, this is like totally different from the other job I had. I just was working at this like laser tag place, and it was like now I'm like dodging lions. You know, it's like
Right.
so different.
Right, from dodging lasers to dodging lions. That's a
to
big
dodging
shift.
lions. Yeah.
I have to say, did you find that your visitors were engaged over there?
At laser tag?
Yeah, we're just looking for some best practices. We're trying to find a way to recapture the spirit of this place, because like Lorcan and I here, we love it. But our guests seem more
hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna sort of talk around it, but they hate it.
Are you guys having issues with like
poorly?
Are you guys having issues with like teens, like millennials thing?
Yes, not being engaged, and then in addition to that,
they don't buy t-shirts.
Like, honestly, like that's like my expertise. Like coming from laser tag, like I know how to hype up a 13-year-old.
We will completely turn over the run of the program to you. Look, Candace, you seem like a bright young woman. We've been needing some fresh blood, some fresh techniques. You will lead tomorrow's safari cruise, and we'll go from there. How does that sound?
Cut to
tomorrow's safari cruise.
Mason sits in the front seat near Candace.
All right, ass wipes. Today's the day, all right? You're going to be dodging. You're going to be hiding. Because guess what? You're getting off this cart, and I'm not coming back for 25 minutes. See that timer? That's how long you've got. Bye-bye.
Candace.
Ejector seats launch them out of the safari car and into the wilderness. Matt and Lorcan are sort of like hiding behind like a tree, like jotting down notes. Like, this is incredible.
Wow.
Mason and Hayden and Mel, the other teen from earlier, are hiding behind a rock in the safari surrounded by the wildlife.
What just happened?
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, I don't have my phone. I left it back on the cart. I didn't know.
Did you guys see those ejector seats that she had in the cruiser? That was fucking sick.
I'm blown away.
That was the sickest shit I've ever fucking seen, dude.
Dude, I need two things. One is a new pair of pants because I wet myself.
Dude, I fucking wet myself
t-shirt.
too.
A t-shirt to remember this experience.
Dude, I would buy the shit out of Candace's merch. Fuck.
Dude,
guys, I
yeah.
don't mean to make this about me. Like the adrenaline's starting to wear off a little, but I think my leg is basically snapped.
Your landing gear didn't deploy?
No, this leg is.
Oh,
is
fuck, it's mangled.
by a thread.
Oh
shit. Your bone's sticking out, dude.
I mean, I wish I had my phone. You know, this would make a great TikTok, but
Dude, it'd be such a good TikTok, dude.
It would be such a good TikTok.
Yeah, just
for the first time, the group notices that just around the corner, there appears to be like a folding table with sort of a cheap tablecloth on it and some very mediocre looking pizza on it.
Oh, sick. Is that pizza?
Yeah. Do you want me to get you one? Because like your leg is fucking gnarly right now.
Yeah.
Should we like bandage him up or something? He's just kind of free bleeding on the safari grass, you know?
We got 10 minutes left. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no animals out here that would be attracted to the smell of blood, right?
No, that's just sharks.
All right, yeah. That's just sharks. I'll go get some pizza. Let's go, Mel.
I'll be here. Oh,
Cut to Mason and Mel at the pizza table. Hey, listen. I'm sorry, by the way, for.
Dude, they got Dr. Pip.
Yeah, they had Dr. Pip. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about when I'm back at the encampment. I didn't mean to just shout she's gay like just across the encampment like that, and I'm sorry. I knew that like I've had a bit to think about it, and like I shouldn't have done that, and I'm sorry.
The fact that you're apologizing just shows how much you've grown, and in turn that has made me want to grow as a person as well, and I don't want to be a shitty teenager anymore.
Round over.
What the fuck?
Matt and Lorcan and the other Mel pop out. Guys, that was incredible. That's the most spirit we've seen out here in a long time.
Well, what? Are you?
We're taking your friend to the hospital because his leg is thoroughly broken.
Wait, Hayden's leg was actually broken like that?
One of the worst fractures I've ever seen in my time on the safari.
I thought he was an actor. He's not. He's lying there motionless. Yeah. All right. That was awesome, everyone. That's our second long form, and that's our show for the evening. We'll leave you with a wholesome. There were some topics we covered in those long forms.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I cannibal, and then
cannibalism.
Cannibalism, and then just torturing children to make them grow on the safari.
Yeah.
I love that.
Issues
all right,
of our
y'all.
time.
Yeah, it is. All right, y'all. We're gonna get going because it is running a little late right now. But thank you so much for joining us. We'll keep posting content on our channel as always. We'll let you know when the next live Zoom show is. Please join us next time and watch whatever we have put out in the future. We're very appreciative for you. Thank you for our new Patreon family members that joined us this week. If you'd like to join them as well, we'll type in the chat our Patreon link. And in the meantime, have a wonderful night, everybody.
We have to say our majors.
Yeah, we'd say our majors.
Oh, yeah. On three, say our college majors. It's become a Zoom tradition. 1, 2, 3.
Political science, but I minored in writing. I was trying to kind of create